So I brought our Swiss host teachers for this cycle together this morning with the principals because I thought it would be nice to have them come together to share their journeys with each other, their journeys of their own inquiries, their own suppositions, because they haven't had that chance to be all together as a cohort of Swiss teachers this cycle. Typically, what I do when I introduce a cycle of Swiss to a cohort of teachers, host teachers, typically I bring them all together at the beginning to give them all an intro into what inquiry is and what Swiss will be about and answer questions that they might have. I've changed that since that model, and now I visit them on site in their school buildings with their principals, and we sit down and we have an open and honest conversation about what Swiss entails. And I find that that worked better because they were more honest with maybe perhaps their concerns and questions that they had rather than the larger group. So I did that this term and then at the beginning. And then what I felt was it was very, very rich in that it was intimate and it was real and it allowed them to ask the specific questions that they were wondering about, and they were answered. And as we moved through the journey and through the cycle, what I was realizing as a Swiss teacher, as I moved from classroom to classroom, there were so many wonderful things happening and so many pivotal learning moments that I felt all of the host teachers needed to listen to that, as well as administrators in buildings. So that's why I brought them together as a large group today, and I found it to be very rich in terms of the sharing. So specifically what I was hoping to achieve out of our gathering this morning was I wanted all Swiss host teachers to have a voice. And I wanted them to share their voice about their learning, about their feelings around Swiss professionally and on behalf of their students with their colleagues from their own buildings, of course, but with their colleagues from other buildings. I also wanted all of the administrators to hear what is going on in the classrooms, although the administrators do have a hand in and are involved in Swiss this cycle. I wanted the administrators to listen to the passion that was coming from their teachers so that that would move Swiss in the open-like stance and that way of thinking forward after our cycle comes to an official end and before I need to switch schools. I definitely think that what was accomplished this morning was that there was an absolute buzz of excitement. I really do feel like there was a huge shift in thinking on behalf of the host teachers in that, and some of them articulated that shift really well today, in that there is this aha moment that comes with inquiry, that comes with that collaborative journey where, you know what, I don't have to have all the answers, and I don't have to be in charge, and I don't have to control everything, and that if I follow the students' lead, the students will take us where they need to go and where I need to go professionally, and I think I heard that loud and clear this morning.
You absolutely did.